Hello, my name is Rita Premas. This is my audience.
1, 2,
3,
4,
5, 6, 7,
8, 9.
Okay. Thank you all for coming. We are here to discuss solar energy. To start, I would like to state that in a 2014 winter issue of the World Wildlife, they stated that if humans do not change their ways, some of our most beloved species of animals will be forced to endure climate-driven stresses, such as lack of food, decreasing water, and habitatural changes. Luckily, we can put an end to this. With the decreasing of fossil fuels, this is causing people to panic, because how will people be able to charge their phones, work the lighting in their houses, and many other necessary things that we've become accustomed to. And if climate change continues on the route it is, there'll be blizzards in Las Vegas and we'll tan in Antarctica. But luckily, we can change this. To start off, I'd like to give you some background about the people who go against me in this. Some people believe that solar energy is way too expensive to not only set up for the panels themselves. I would like to prove them wrong. As you can see in this diagram, the solar panel system will rise but steady at 2034, whereas the electricity bill cost will just continue to skyrocket. The point is to make the change now, so we can save ourselves from this massive price uppage. Now, despite such viewpoints, I'm here today to convince you that the U.S. should more actively pursue solar energy. To start, I would like to say how solar energy is one of the cleanest renewable energy sources available today, and how the U.S. has some of the richest resources known in the world. Next, I will say how this will not only boost the United States' independence, but it will save us from the price fluctuations in the global solar markets. To conclude, I will show you that solar energy is not only renewable, but very abundant. Now, let's start by looking at my first point, where I'll show you that solar energy is one of the cleanest renewable energy sources available today, and how we, the United States, has some of the richest resources available. On the Solar Energy Industry Association's website, it states that there are more than 69 gigawatts of solar installation power in the United States, which is more than enough to power 13.1 million homes in the United States. On the same website, it states that how over the last decade, the United States solar installation has grown on an average of 50% each year. That's more than 2 million solar installations, ranging from as tiny to rooftops with solar panels as large utility scale corporations that use solar energy, which adds hundreds of megawatts to the power grid. Next, I'll explain how the United States would boost their independence with this move, and it would save us from the major price fluctuations in the global solar market today. On the Energy Sage website, it states that if the U.S. expanded their solar capacity, it would save us from the price fluctuations, and it would ensure we have a sustainable energy resource for millions upon billions of years. Even Saudi Arabia, the world's largest oil producer, announced in 2012 their goal to build 41 gigawatts of solar energy by 2032. In conclusion, I will state how solar energy is not only renewable, but extremely abundant. On the Solar Review's website, it states that the Earth receives about 120,000 terawatts of solar energy daily, and that's 20,000 times more than what is necessary to power the entire world. On this same website, it states how NASA has found out that the sun will continue to shine for more than 6.5 billion years. So I think it's safe to say that we won't have to worry about a shortage of sunlight. Okay, I've discussed a lot of information about solar energy and the call to pursue it for the United States. Now let me sum it up for you. Today, my goal is to convince you that the United States should more actively pursue solar energy as their energy source. I stated how it is one of the cleanest renewable energy sources available in the world today, and how the United States has some of the richest resources available in the world. Next, I explained how it would not only boost the United States' independence, but save our country from major price fluctuations in the global solar markets. Finally, I stated how solar energy is not only renewable, but vastly abundant. And now I'd like to motivate you all to go out and pursue solar energy. The most popular energy way to create is to burn fossil fuels, such as oil and coal. But doing this releases carbon dioxide, which is a harmful emission, into the air. But if you use solar energy, there's no harmful emission at all. And with the fossil fuel decreasing, we will run out of supplies very shortly. However, the sun will continue to shine for billions of years, so we won't have to worry about a shortage of sunlight for power. And finally, the climate change is a major debate and concern this time, and it is all caused by the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is caused when we burn fossil fuels, deforestation, or land use change, and these harmful emissions called greenhouse gases are released into the air and we breathe it in. Now to leave you, I'd like to give you a quote by Ralph Nader, an American environmentalist. He once stated that solar energy is not open because the oil industry does not own the sun. Let's not let oil companies control us any longer. Let's take a step forward, a step towards solar. Thank you. All right, and go.
1, 2,
3,
4,
5, 6, 7.